In this video, we'll look at number 3, simplifying rational expressions, and you have an answer bank where you can check all your answers. Here we have a couple things that we need to do. We need to add these two together. So we need a common denominator. This needs to get multiplied by x plus 6, and this needs to get multiplied by x. So if we're adding these fractions, we have x plus 6 plus 1x over the common denominator of x times x plus 6. And then we're dividing by, which means we're multiplying by the reciprocal of this. This is going to go in the numerator here, x, quantity x plus 6. The 2 is going to end up in the denominator. So if we simplify further, we get 2x plus 6. These are going to end up canceling with these. So 2x plus 6 over 2, factor completely, and then you're left with x plus 3. Alright, on part B, we're multiplying these. We need to factor everything first. GCF of 9 in the numerator, a GCF of 4 in the denominator. Here we have a GCF of 12, and here we have a GCF of 27. And then cancel, so these cancel. As far as the numbers here, we can reduce. 9 goes into 27 3 times, 4 goes into 12 3 times, so then the 3's end up canceling. So we have an x plus 3 in the numerator and a 2x minus 1 in the denominator. Part C, we have two fractions that are being added. So to add fractions, we first need common denominators. This denominator in factored form would be 4x times 2x plus 1, which means that this denominator is missing the 2x plus 1. So our common denominator is 4x quantity 2x plus 1. Our numerators need to be added. So 2x minus 1 plus 2x plus 1 will be 4x, and then over 4x times the quantity 2x plus 1. The 4x's cancel out, and then we're left with 1 over 2x plus 1. Okay, on part D, we're dividing fractions. So we need to multiply by the reciprocal here. So factoring everything, this is a difference of squares. Here we'll get a 3 and a 1. And that's not going to work, so we'll switch them. The 3 and a 1. We need a positive 5x in the middle, so we'll put a plus here. So 6x minus 1x is 5x. Times the reciprocal here, factor at x cubed out of this denominator, but put it up here, x plus 3. And then x cubed goes on the bottom. So now canceling, we get these to cancel, we get these to cancel, and these. So we're just left with a 2x plus 1. Alright, E, we have another complex fraction. These need to be subtracted. So in the denominator here, we have a GCF of 2x, which means this fraction is missing the 2x. So this will get multiplied by 2x. So right now we're just doing this top part. The denominator is 2x times x minus 1. The numerator, if we subtract these, we get 2x minus 1. And we're dividing by this fraction, which means we're multiplying by the reciprocal. So this is going to get factored, GCF of 2x times the quantity x minus 1. And then this is going to go in the denominator. So canceling now, we can cancel this with this, and then we have a 2x minus 1 in the numerator and an x plus 3 in the denominator. Alright, last one in this section, we have two fractions that are being subtracted. So again, we need common denominators before we can subtract. This is an x minus 7 times an x plus 3. So this fraction is missing the x plus 3. So our denominator is x minus 7, x plus 3, and our numerator is x plus 3 minus 10, which is x minus 7. Those cancel out, and then we end up with a 1 over x